Hey friends, it's Amanda here with Metal Modern Design and Deep South Shelling coming to you live tonight on behalf of our friends at Essential Stencil. These little frames that are like magnets, you guys, do you have any of these on your refrigerator at your house? I think there's some ways to upcycle these kind of frames as well. Maybe you want to put a picture of your dog on your fridge and they've already got the magnet. And so they've got a few different sizes and it has this little piece. It comes like this, but you could flip it and use the other side, or you could get a piece of cardstock or something to decorate on. You can also just discard this. I'm probably going to leave the white side in it while we create so it's easier to see what we're doing, but we can create on some frames like this, and I think it might be a great way to just kind of upcycle some of these inexpensive Dollar Tree frames. Now, all right, so let us pull out some ideas and we will get going on this. Let me angle you down just a little bit. So a couple of the ideas I thought about doing, let me cut out a couple of little pieces here and then we'll play with them and see what we like. So it's fun. And I'm not sure if I want the big one or the small one, so I'm going to cut out one of the big ones and I'm going to cut out the small one. But I think if you had a little picture of your dog, and if I had been smart and thought about this way early this morning when I came up to the shop, I probably would have grabbed a picture of some of the pets. But I'm going to grab just the little transfer I've pulled off the back, and I'm just going to kind of tilt it here in the corner. I'm going to press it down, and I'm going to try to find my Essential Stencil burnishing tool. I've got some larger ones near me right now, and just because they're near me, I may just grab one of those. The Essential Stencil one's a bit more narrow, and so it works pretty well, but I've got this giant one right now, so I'll just use it. So I'm just going to rub this on here, and this is right on this acrylic frame. And it literally went on just that quick and easy. And so we've just got this sweet little frame now. And you can see the magnet. So you'd want to put your picture in there, obviously, but you can put your little picture of Fido right in there. And it's going to have the little paw print. And I think it's just going to make it kind of cute and fun. I'm just going to place it down. And can you see I just kind of placed it down? I've just got the white backer there so you can see a little better. I'm just going to burnish this pretty quick here. Perfect. And so then we can just have our sweet little embellishment on our frame, and we can still have the picture of our family in here. And so it's just, we're just building a little coastal frame collection, you know? You can have your little family pic and your little pet pic, and I think it's just a way to build a cute collection. Now, so that is one idea. And then let me show you some other thoughts. Okay, so I've got quite a few of these small arch backer boards. And when they come off, the back is white. And what's laying down towards the front is the natural color. You can paint them, you can add transfers to them, all kinds of things you could do. But I was thinking it might be a great way to build a little coastal scene here that you just slide into your frame. This cute little house kind of does fit here. I'm going to cut it out and just see how it looks. I do kind of like that. It will fit. It will fit. Now, one of the things I could do is paint up the background a little. It's a little bit glossy, but I think I could grab some of my paints. So I think what we're going to do is, let me see which brush I've got that I want to use today. We'll put down some white paint. We're going to grab a little dark titanium white down here at the bottom, and we'll just kind of, grab a little blue. It's pretty bright. You can tell I do this a lot more with stain and stain sponges than I do with paints. And that's all we really need. So we just used 3 colors and a little bit of spritzer. You can use a little wet wipe. You can use a brush if that makes you happy. And so we just used some white, some dark titanium white, and then any pale blue. And so let's hit this with some heat. So we're just gonna take our little hut here. And to me, I think this, I know it says it's a doghouse. I know that's what it's supposed to be, but to me it kind of looks like just a little coastal patriotic beach hut. And so there we go. I'm just going to be careful not to touch the design because we don't want to transfer that to my finger. And then I'm just going to find a great place to position this on our design. Close to the bottom, but I want to leave a little lip. I want to leave just a little lip because of the frame. And so we'll just smooth this out. And then we're going to grab our burnishing tool. Let's see where we are. Burnish, burnish. Okay, almost there. Okay. Just smooth it with my finger, make sure nothing feels off. And then we've just got our sweet little house there. And so all I'm gonna do is take my sanding sponge and sand it a bit. That'll get off any of that adhesive that you can kind of see sometimes. And then I'm gonna put it back in our frame. Just put our tabs back down. And you've just got a sweet little piece there. Now from here, if you are a glass and resin artist, you can actually prep your frame like normal using the backer instead of glass, and then you can embellish. You can put your little gal sitting out there. Maybe the scale would be off. You could put, we've got some smaller little surfboards, but you could put a little surfboard, you know. There's different things you could do, but I like it just as is as well. What do you guys think? Okay, well, I hope that that was just one little idea that you guys might enjoy. So that's what I had for you friends tonight. I appreciate you spending part of your Monday with me. And you guys be blessed and take care, and I will see you real soon. Bye, friends.